Well, thanks for joining us on the STV News and Brief at noon. I am Mercy Frank. Operatives of the Kaduna State Police Command have arrested one Ibrahim Mustafa, the mastermind of a ring of kidnappers, and rescued 8 victims, including a teenager, during an operation in Chinku and Igabi local government areas of the state. A statement from the State Police Command said Mustafa was arrested, having just abducted a teenager who is a resident of the community. While 3 of the victims were rescued in Rigasa area, 5 other victims were rescued by the police during a gun battle with the bandits at their camp in Mugauza and Garuzu area on Forest on Thursday. Still on rescue operations, the 2 children kidnapped in Gombe State by one Mustafa Blessing from Bauchi State have been reunited with their parents in Anambra State. The children, who were kidnapped while playing with each other in their parents' compound, reunited with their parents during the parade of 3 suspects at the Anambra State Command headquarters. The police said the suspects had concluded plans to sell each of the victims for 750,000 naira before luck ran against them. Speaking to journalists, the suspects gave conflicting reports as to the true nature of how the crime transpired.
Following intelligence reports, operatives attached to CMU, Anambra State Police Command, swung into action and arrested 3 child stealing syndicates. You can see them, and rescue 2 kids, all of them boys.
Anything concerning price, I don't know. I did not talk because I don't know anything about. So he said I should tell the lady to come. Then when the lady come, the woman said I should meet them for Tazan. As I meet them for Tazan, she pointed out the other yellow woman. He said I should carry this lady and meet the other yellow woman. Let them talk. So that is how I was involved.
The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, has suspended its proposed strike over federal government's directive to enroll its members into the Integrated Payroll Personnel Information System, IPPIS. President Muhammadu Buhari had, during the presentation of the 2020 Appropriation Bill, gave October 31 deadline for compliance as condition for salary payment. ASU, which hinges a suspension on intervention by the Nigerian Senate, had earlier rejected the deadline, stating that universities operated differently from the civil service and should therefore not be seen as appendages of ministries, departments, and agencies of government. Minister of Works and Housing Babatunde Fashola had said the federal government is currently constructing affordable homes in 34 states of the Federation, with at least 1 federal road project in each of the 36 states of Nigeria. The minister disclosed this on Thursday in Abuja through his Minister of State, Abubakar Aliyu. While stating that most of the such roads had been completed, some under construction, and new ones being planned, the minister said government is pursuing the Model National Housing Program with a view to turn out acceptable and affordable houses for Nigerians. The Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, has disclosed plans by the federal government to launch a national policy on culture and tourism. Briefing members of the Culture, Arts and Tourism and Entertainment Writers Association in Abuja, the minister said government is working to create a proper regulatory framework for the motion picture subsector that has put Nigeria's name on the global map, thus attracting much needed investment to the sector. He added that the government will also make the National Summit for Culture and Tourism a yearly affair starting from the first quarter of 2020. On the foreign scene, Turkey has handed over 18 men believed to be Syrian government soldiers who were seized in northeast Syria near the Turkish border earlier the week, the Turkish Defense Ministry had said. Now, the handover, which took place ahead of the scheduled start on Friday of joint Turkish-Russian military patrols in the northeastern Syria near the border, is said to be with the coordination of Russia. Now, the 18 men were seized during operation in southeast of the Syrian border town of Ras Al Ain on Tuesday. Ras Al Ain is within the region targeted by Turkey in the offensive it launched on October 9 to force the Kurdish YPG militia away from the border. And in sports, Nigeria faces Australia in a formality clash in their last Group B game at the ongoing FIFA Under-17 World Cup in Brazil Friday night. Manu Garba's boys, who booked an early ticket into the knockout stage after victories over Hungary and Ecuador, need at least a draw to top the log, while the Aussies will attempt to go through with a win. Their encounter is scheduled for 9 p.m. Nigerian time. And that's it on STV News and Brief at noon. Thanks for watching. Join us again at 4 for more update. I am Mercy Frank. Good afternoon.